As human beings, we're attracted to bright, vibrant colors. They make the things we put in and on our bodies look more appealing, but they're not natural, and they're not good for us.
They all have chemicals in them.
Yellow 6, yellow
Scary,
5, red 40 lake.
I know, it's crazy.
They may be doing much more harm to our bodies than we realize.
All those things are non-food items. So if you think about it, our bodies really don't know what to do with that. We don't have the enzymes and all the things we need to digest those things. And it turns out that a lot of those non-food items end up in our gut where our microbiome is and feed the microbiome, but it's feeding things that are associated with diseases like diabetes, cancer, hypertension, lots of other things.
Dr. Robert Israel is an internist and nutritionist at USA Health.
I don't even know what they are.
Who uses this rule of thumb when buying anything he eats or drinks.
I look at the labels. So if I don't know what's in it, if I look at the label and I see things I don't know, or if I see a dye, for example, I just don't buy it because I know it's not food.
Heather Clark is a mother of 2 boys who literally bought a farm when she found out dyes are even added to enhance the color of certain meats we buy in grocery stores, and how much dyes were affecting her family's health.
Attitude change, rage, throwing things, immediate temper.
She says the effects on her youngest son went even further than behavioral disorders, to include trouble sleeping, digestive issues, and hypothermia. When doctors couldn't pinpoint the problem, she started her own research and at first thought sugar may be the culprit. So she started a food journal and came to realize artificial dyes were to blame.
We started decreasing things one at a time and would find a dye-free option and realize that, oh, well, he does great on this. It's just if it has this dye in it, he can't have it.
If you go through your pantry like I did, you too may be surprised to find artificial dyes in things like marshmallows, muffin mix, spices, even gum and over-the-counter medications like cough drops. You may even find artificial dyes in your bathroom.
It's not just consuming something. Our skin is our largest organ on our entire body. What we put on our skin matters. Our lotion, our soaps, the deodorants, anything that we are using, we absorb all of that. Things that you're putting in your bathtub, to soak in. You don't think about like the bath bombs. Oh, it's Epsom salt, it's great for me. If you're using pure Epsom salt, sure. If you're using the pretty pink bath bombs, a lot of times those are artificial dyes in that.
What is the one thing that surprised you more than any other to find out it contained dye?
Toothpaste, because most toothpaste is white or clear. And the fact that it has not one, but usually up to 3 dyes to get it that pretty white was baffling.
Artificial dyes come in a rainbow of colors. On labels, they're commonly listed under the names blue 1 and 2, green 3, red 3 and 40, yellow 5 and 6. Some labels simply say color added or contains color additive or artificial color. This year, federal officials announced steps are being taken to phase out the use of those dyes, as well as 2 that are less common, citrus red number 2 and orange B.
There is 60% of our country now that has only one dream, which is to get better. And we need to give them a pathway to doing that. And the pathway is through food. Food is medicine.
The first ban focuses on red 3. The Food and Drug Administration made that decision thanks to studies in 1990 showing it causes cancer in rats. Interestingly, the FDA banned its use in cosmetics and topical medications then, but still allowed it to be added to the things we ingest. Currently, thousands of name-brand food and drinks in America contain artificial dyes. And although some companies are beginning the process to phase out red 3, it can still be found in hundreds of products. The ban on red dye 3 isn't immediate in the United States. It must be removed from all foods by January 2027 and from medications by January 2028. Red 3 has been prohibited in Europe, Japan, Australia, China, and New Zealand for years. Heather says since ditching all dyes, she sees a major difference in her boys, particularly her 8-year-old.
He may still have some of the outbursts, but we're able to get that under control and manage it within 30 to 45 minutes, and then we can proceed with our day. He can self-regulate a lot sooner, whereas in transition phases, if we're having to leave and go somewhere in the past and he would have a meltdown, it would be all day.
Some improvements took months, others were instantaneous. As for Heather, she tells me she feels much healthier overall. She's noticed reduced joint swelling and pain. She's lost weight and no longer gets migraines. She says for every one of the foods you love, you can find a healthier, synthetic, dye-free alternative. Look for natural coloring agents like turmeric, spirulina, and beetroot. With more people now paying attention, she's optimistic that the Trump administration's mission to make America healthy again becomes a reality. Cherish Lombard, WKRG News 5.